On this site, just northeast of American Fork City, it's our dream to build an American Fork campus for American Heritage School. This will allow us to expand what we're doing and continue the dream that the Andersons started some 30 years ago.
Just think of the opportunity it will bring to so many more children. I'm just hoping everyone will help us to build this marvelous school.
Our hope for the children at American Heritage is that they will become instruments in the hands of the Lord. That as they mature, that they will be men and women of faith, men and women of courage, men and women with Christian character, to carry out the purposes of our Heavenly Father.
So many people I have spoken with in this building who are interested in what we do here comment on what a beautiful building this is. And my response is always, yes, this is a beautiful building, but the most beautiful thing is what occurs here. The principles that we plant deeply in the hearts of the children. We define principle as a basic truth, and that is what we teach them each and every day. All of our curriculum, all curricular subjects are based on the gospel of Jesus Christ and His truths.
And I want them to take those facts, both the spiritual and the secular facts, and use them for good, taking that knowledge and that spirit and that faith that they have garnered here, and uplifting their family, uplifting their classmates, uplifting those whose hands hang down, because they have learned more than just multiplication tables or chemistry tables. They have learned what it means to see someone as Jesus sees them.
Well, it takes one person, one individual can change so much. We hope that they will have courage. It takes a lot of courage to stand up for great principles, especially in our day and time.
I came to the school as a parent, and I attended the patriotic program. That was the first program I attended, and I felt a spirit there.
My father asked Geneve Cornell actually to write the script for the patriotic program very early on after the school started, and that became a tradition every year.
The reason we like to have the children actually act out this program is so that they will have a firm knowledge of the founding of our nation.
My children who were part of the patriotic program to this day can sit around the table and they can quote most of the characters in the patriotic program and much of the narration. Because when children are exposed to that year after year, they not only learn their part, but they learn everyone else's parts as well.
My greatest hope would that they would understand those eternal principles of self-government, of humility, the virtues that we have above our door, that they will internalize those, because those are the principles that will help them be successful in life in whatever their endeavors may be.
What a blessing it is for our students. I'll never forget the first year, and they were putting Angel Moroni on the top of the temple. And we just called over the intercom and said, school is out, we want everyone at the front of the school. And we just took a moment and enjoyed that experience.
I think one of the great values of the Shakespeare Festival is that children need to learn and participate in learning that is fun. They need to know that learning is exciting, that it's interactive with other people. And as they have these experiences through food, through play, through interactions, they learn the joy of learning.
Because we were doing A Midsummer Night's Dream, everyone was so excited about what they were doing. It makes it a lot easier to work with them if they are excited. If you were going to put a young lady on stage or a young man, They should be a lady in waiting, and that's what I refer to them as. No matter what part they play, I always want them to feel like they are a princess on stage. And if they are a young man, they can feel like a prince.
Because American Heritage School focuses on character education and faith-based education, some wonder whether we are competitive academically. It's interesting to note that when compared nationally, American Heritage School performs above the 80th percentile consistently, and many students in the 90th percentile. Although testing is not an end-all, be-all measurement of learning and development, this is remarkable evidence that character-focused and faith-based education can have a dramatic impact on academic performance.
There is a school 2 blocks away. In fact, I can see it from my home. I mean, literally see it from my house. I'm driving, I don't like to drive, and I have to drive 30 minutes each way to be able to take our children to school. Why do I do it? Is to see the goodness in everyone's eyes, because the common denominator is a spirit of dedication, sacrifice, and commitment to God, country, and family. I could take my children to school, give them a hug, and know that they're in good hands, and that what's being taught is consistent and congruent with what matters.
We feel that we're an extension of the home in the way that the standards and the principles that are taught in the homes of our children and in their churches when they go to church on Sunday are the same that they carry through here at American Heritage School.
When you stop and think about it, all these years, that's an amazing amount of time for something to be held together. And there's no question in my mind it's held together because the Lord wants it to be. This school has a unique mission, and it's because it was founded upon faith.
Noah Webster, one of our founding fathers, said that an education in science and mathematics is important, but that an education in faith is indispensable.
And so it's more important than ever before, more important than it's ever been, to let these children be taught to love their Heavenly Father, to keep the 10 Commandments, to live the Golden Rule. I think the Lord wanted this school to succeed. I really mean that.